Hey guys, Heidi Easley here, Texas Art and Soul, and we have been all week sharing all kinds of fun things. Today I'm going to show you a porch leaner. So as you come on, go ahead and let me know where you're from. And again, we are going to be having some fun today with some extra little happy mail as well. So go ahead and let me know that you can hear me. Let me know that everything is working. And I'm going to actually check my screen here to make sure it is working. Let's see. And once I start seeing comments, I can tell for sure if it's working. I don't want to start painting until I know, because if not, I might have to start this over. Hey, Lisa, can you hear me okay? Is everything good? I want to make sure it's working, and I know there's a little bit of a delay. Hey, guys. Hey, Pete. Hey, Sam. Hey, Lori. Hey, Marlis. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me before I start painting. Sounds good. Okay, awesome. We are good to go. Okay, so we have been talking all week about different things, and I'm actually going to paint. Earlier today, if you saw my live, we talked about developing. Where's my paper? Hold on. We talked about developing, remember, Frankensteining an idea. So we talked about kind of how we were putting our porch leaner together, okay? So if you were here for that one, let me know in the comments if you watched the one I did at 11 a.m. and we kind of developed this idea. So now what we're going to do, and again, this is all for the opening of Paint Party Headquarters. So Paint Party Headquarters, we open the doors on Sunday and we'll be open till Thursday at midnight. So if you have not signed up yet, make sure you sign up. You only have a couple of more days. Okay, so based on our idea that we developed earlier, we are going to be using... We're actually going to do kind of an ombre effect. I'm going to start with the cream color up here. So I'm just getting this on a porch leaner kind of fast. And then I'm going to bring in some yellows down here. And I want it to be kind of a lighter yellow. So I'm going to mix some of this cream with a lighter yellow. Oh, good. How many of y'all are excited to learn how to make money doing what you love? Anybody on here? Like, how many of y'all on here have actually sold some porch leaners? Let me know in the comments if that's you. Okay, so I'm going to just use a very well-used chip brush. And I'm just going to start up here and then just kind of pull the paint down. This is just acrylic paint. And this is a light buttermilk, okay? So I'm just pulling the paint down. Let's see if anybody has done. Oh, Terry has sold some. Great. Oh, my gosh, that's awesome. Let's see, I have an idea for a gnome that I'm going to do. Very, very cool. So we're going to actually, this idea that we kind of developed together earlier on the Facebook Live, I call it Frankensteining. We're going to be making it happen. So it's all about kind of making something happen. Let's see, Paula says, I like money. Yes, I've made 3 times my normal since joining headquarters. Oh my gosh, Paula, that is amazing. So Paula Carpenter Vincent, you are our first winner. Let me go ahead and write down your name. So throughout, I love giving out happy mail. So Paula Carpenter Vincent, if you would please email support@paintpartyheadquarters.com. We're going to send you some happy mail. Remember, pinky promise, everybody pinky promise. Only email support@paintpartyheadquarters.com if you have a question about Paint Party Headquarters or you're one of the winners. And then you're going to send your full address so we can send you some happy mail. Okay, so I'm doing an ombre effect. So now this yellow is starting to come into play. But I don't want it too yellow, so I'm adding this cream. Because remember, we're going to do that Frankensteining technique that we had before, okay? And if your paint is not coming on well enough, you can dip it in water to add it on there. So I'm just kind of blending this literally like I'm painting a fence, literally. Oh, good. How many of y'all on here love sunflowers? Do we have any sunflower fans? Because I had so many people commenting. Can y'all see that? So many people commenting on this painting when I was live last night. And so we're going to do a fall painting, and I'm going to do some freehand sunflowers. But guys, there's always stencils. You can always find stencils. I'm just going to bring this up and down just a little bit. And then a little bit of this yellow into here, not much. We want that good ombre effect. Now I'm going to take the ombre effect a little bit more and just put just a hint of dark chocolate. And for those of y'all sharing the love, thank you so much for sprinkling the love. And I'm just going to kind of bring this into the bottom, just a hint. I don't know if you can see that. Let me move this a little bit. And I'm just getting a little bit, and then I'm actually going to do a little bit of that same color along the edge. You can do almost like a figure 8 if you're trying to blend it and mix it. And here's the thing about these porch laners. You can make a lot of money on some porch laners. There's lots of people that sell porch laners, but inside of Paint Party Headquarters, we teach you how to do it in a way to where you can actually sell them pretty fast. I'm going to bring just kind of almost like a border with this dark chocolate, but it's kind of muted because of all the colors on my brush, which I kind of like. So yeah, so if you're like, yeah, you know, I have really cute door hangers, but they really haven't been selling. Guys, that's the value of Paint Party Headquarters, is you're going to learn how to do that. Because again, today we've been talking about stage 3 and how I help you go from stage 1 beginner to just somebody who's like, maybe you're just watching. Some of y'all already know you're interested. You already know if you're stage 1, the hopeful artist, or stage 2, the dreaming artist, or now we're talking about stage 3, the confident artist. So who knows if they're one of those stages? Because tomorrow we're going to talk about the techie artist. And then the last day, when doors close, we're going to talk about the money-making artist. Okay, so I have some little, just like a little border, nothing major at all right there. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to just kind of freehand some sunflowers on here, okay? So yesterday, when we did this one, we did, I tried to do the fastest sunflower in the history. So I did a 2-minute sunflower. So it's not my best work. Don't judge me too harsh on that one. It's definitely not my best work. But yeah, we did it in under 2 minutes. We tried to add it on there. Okay, so is there a monthly minimum when signing up with Paint Party Headquarters? Dawn, Paint Party Headquarters is $37 a month. You can cancel it anytime. All I ask is that you try to stay at least 3 months. The reason why is because, again, I'm just doing like a half moon or a half circle right there. The reason why I ask you to stay at least 3 months is because anytime you're starting something new, it takes time. Just like if you were going to go to the gym and work out for 3 weeks to lose 20 pounds and you're like, why isn't this working? Guys, it takes time. It takes time to be successful at things. And I don't want you to give up on yourself too quickly because you were like, oh, I tried it for 2 weeks and now this didn't work. Well, guys, things take, anything that you do that's going to be successful takes some time. So I want you to know that when you come in, don't just go, oh my gosh, if something doesn't work in 5 seconds, success takes time and success leaves clues. And I really want you to learn from me, learn from the other ladies in there. We have over 2,000 ladies in Paint Party Headquarters who are doing online paint parties, art kits, porch leaners, in-person paint parties, just making money doing what they love. So I really want y'all to know that there's many, many possibilities with that. But you got to give yourself a little bit of time too in order to make it happen. Okay, so I'm going to try to use cream in most of this. And the reason why I want like an overall kind of feeling, let me see if I can find some more buttercream. And then I have a question. So I'm kind of thinking about adding a little turquoise to this. And Drusella's in the dreamer phase. Lucinda's in stage 2, hopeful. Oh, hopeful stage 1. So maybe you're hopeful going to stage 2. Let's see. Marla says, you will love it, Dawn. So much great instruction. Oh, Marla, thank you so much. Yeah, there's just so much. Earlier, if you didn't watch my live at 11 and you're curious, I actually show you a bunch of what is in the website. So you should definitely go back and check that out. Okay, so who thinks that I should add some turquoise to this painting? If you think I should add some turquoise, please let me know, because we have some ideas. And I'm going to add cream to a bunch of this so it's just a little bit faded. Let me know if you think I should add some turquoise. Let's see. Yes to turquoise. Yes to turquoise. Turquoise would be beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh, Kevin says, Heidi, could you do a conversation or a convention or something? I would love to meet you, and I think everyone would have a great time. Oh my gosh, we do have a convention. We have what's called Paint Party Business Live. And we actually have it here in a couple weeks. We sold out in 10 hours. We sold all of our tickets in 10 hours. But it's at Dollywood. So for those of you that want to come next year, mark your calendar, okay? Because we will have, again, at Dollywood next year. Again, it's called Paint Party Business Live. You can actually get on the wait list right now. It's on my Texas Art and Soul page. You can get on the wait list. So yes, definitely, we do have a convention once a year, and I teach you in person. And this year, the ladies that are coming it's going to be epic. So I'm so excited. I can't wait. We have a lot of fun stuff happening. But in the meantime, I can help you in Paint Party headquarters. So for those of you that couldn't make it or wanted to get tickets, we have all kinds of cool stuff that you can see in Paint Party headquarters. And we do have a virtual event, but that's something that if y'all are interested in, you can ask me about. It's part of the Dollywood. And we do have a virtual event happening. But again, I really want y'all to, I really want to teach you how to make money doing this kind of stuff. So the virtual event's kind of like it's a master class, and actually it has a lot of stuff to it as well. But it's different than headquarters. So I don't want to confuse anybody by talking about that on this live. So if you're interested in that, just message Texas Art and Soul, and we'll send you some info about that, because it's a different thing. So again, my job is to not confuse you. So I'm not going to confuse you. There's a lot of information out there, and if you just listen to all the information out there, you will get overwhelmed. Anybody been in that space where you're like, yeah, I want to learn something, but I'm so overwhelmed and I'm being told so many different things that I don't know which way to look? Anybody? So my job is to not confuse you, to help you along the way. Okay, so I'm going to use, again, that cream with a little bit of that yellow. And I'm going to start filling this in for the sunflower. Again, just using a very cheap chip brush. I fill our yellow. So it stands out a little bit, but has that cream. And then this is a great painting to use. One of my favorite colors. Who can guess? If you've been watching me a while, you know what color I'm about to put on here. Let's see if y'all can guess. Oh, good. Let's see. $60. Trying to do Paint Party headquarters. Thought scared and excited. Okay, so Lucinda says, I just got my first porch cleaner order today for $60 because they showed up here while I was trying one that I posted on PPHQ asking for thoughts. Scared and excited. Will they supply the wood? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Well, if you sell a porch cleaner, you have to actually buy the wood to make the porch cleaner. So if you sell a porch cleaner, you're going to buy the wood or you're going to put wood together to make one. So you can do them where they're just the solid strip, the 6 foot of wood. That's fine too. Either way will work. But yeah, we've had members in our Paint Party headquarters that have sold well over $1,000 in porch cleaners. It's insane. And then tomorrow, if y'all watch, I'm going to be live at noon teaching you some ceramic, because some of y'all may have noticed my ceramic Christmas tree behind me. There are many ways you can make money with ceramics as well. A lot of times people think that ceramics you can't do that as a make and take. That is a lie. Because you can do bisque and you don't have to fire them. And that's another way to make money. I've been doing some testing on what's called a reverse paint party, and that is going to be part of Paint Party headquarters. And I'm releasing that whole strategy to all of you in Paint Party headquarters next Tuesday. So I've worked out a deal with the company, and so you don't even have to ship the product. So it's a really cool added bonus that's going to be inside of Paint Party headquarters starting on Tuesday. So I'm really, really excited. I personally made over $1,500 just in under an hour's time doing that strategy. So we are testing. That's the thing about me. Like you'll find, I like to test things and be the guinea pig so I can help you. And then you can do so many cool things. Deb says, is this only for people that do paint parties or for someone that wants to learn how to sell their wood, porch sitters, etc.? Deb, so yes, you can do, as you see here, all week I'm going to be teaching you through ceramics. Oh, there's the ceramic tree. You can see right behind me. Ceramics, porch leaners, anything crafty and creative like this, you can use my marketing strategies to learn. So it does not have to just be with paint parties. No, the thing is, you know, since COVID, I wanted to be able to teach y'all to where you could pivot because in-person paint parties changed, right? We still have in-person paint parties, and I have 2 booked next month. However, I want you to have several ways of bringing in money with your creativity, whether that's through selling your porch leaners, whether that's through selling a, you know, reverse paint party, whether that's through doing an online paint party, whether that's selling commission door hangers, whatever it may look like. I want to help you, and that's what Paint Party Headquarters is all about. So if you're curious, interested, just click the link in the description and you'll see some more info. Okay, so we got that going. All right, so now let me rinse my brush for a second. I want to take, did y'all pick my, who supplies the wood? Becky, you have to go buy the wood. If you want to do a porch leaner, you buy the wood and then paint it. Unless you're doing it as an event, if you're doing it as in, like you're just going to do it online, like an online party, then you'll give them directions on how to find it. Does that make sense? Okay, awesome. Rebecca Young, welcome. She just joined. Dawn just joined. Oh my gosh, welcome. Jen Goodwin, right on the money. You know I'm going for my 24 karat gold. It's my favorite paint. I have it in this too. Oh, here we go. I think I can get it better in this. So this is one of my favorite paints. 24 karat gold. I love it so much. Oh, what about door hangers? So Becky, we have a video inside Paint Party Headquarters called Where to Get the Goods. And I give you all of my wholesale connections to where you can get door hangers so you don't have to cut them out yourself. Of course, you can cut them out yourself. That does save money. But actually, now that we have this really great wholesaler, it's actually quite cheaper just to buy it through the wholesaler, honestly. I mean, I guess it could always be cheaper when you're cutting it yourself. But if you're like me and you don't have time, we used to cut all our own wood. How many of y'all on here just cut your own wood? Rita said gold. Yeah, you know me well, Rita. And a lot of our PPHQ members, let me know if you're already a PPHQ member because I see y'all welcoming other members. Y'all are so sweet. Yeah, let me know if you cut your own or if you order. Because I find, like used to, we would just, we would cut it all ourselves. And now I find it's just easier to order. Okay, I'm going to use, I want to use a copper. Oh, there's my copper. Let me see if I can get this one open. If I can't, I might have to get another. Hold on. I don't know if I can get it open. I know there's so many tricks to this. It's not going to open. Oh my goodness. I can't get it open. Hold on. Let me find some copper. 1 second. Where is my copper? Talk amongst yourselves. I'll pick another winner here in a minute. I think I can use this. those two. Let me find one. I think I saw one other color I might want to use. There's this dark color that is a metallic, almost like a metallic bronze. I'm trying to find that. Hold on. There it is. Oh, it's an antique copper. That might work. Okay. I have to be careful because sometimes I get really, really crazy with the stuff. Oh, Terry, congratulations. Welcome. And Carla joined at the fall ball. So cool. We're so happy to have all of y'all. Again, welcome. We are so excited to help you just any way we can. Oh, that has some stuff in it. Let me use the back of a brush real quick. I'm going to see how this looks. This is kind of a neat color for this. I'll tell you the name of it in a second. I don't know if y'all know this, but this is very therapeutic for me. Very therapeutic. This color is called Champagne Gold. It's a metallic. Champagne Gold. It's just very therapeutic. Can y'all see that? Okay, good. I'm just adding in some dots. I'm going to add some other color dots here in a second before I put the fall. And you could freehand yours, but I highly recommend getting a stencil. So if you get a stencil, again, you can get your stencils at Michael's anywhere, but we love Essential Stencil. So if you do get a stencil and you want a coupon discount, this is one of theirs fall. It may have already been sold out, but you can use Texas Heidi and get a discount. So if you go to Essential Stencil and use Texas Heidi, it'll give you a discount code. So make sure you use that if you need a porch liner stencil. And when I do paint parties, I make sure to bring at least one for every 3 painters, okay? 1 for every 3 painters. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let this dry just a second while I get some string ready. I was thinking it might be really fun. Remember, based on what we had talked about this morning, for those of y'all that were here this morning, we talked about developing this idea, this Frankensteining. And so we talked about how some people had like hemp or they had string or burlap. And so I grabbed just a couple of things. I don't know if I'm going to go, what do y'all think? Should I go full burlap and just this what you call it? Just this tan color, or should I get crazy and do the orange? Let me know, because remember, I'm going to have turquoise on here too. So let me know which would be better. Just tan or orange. Tan or orange. And here's how it kind of looks together. Burlap, okay, burlap. It's called Essential Stencil, and then just use Texas Heidi for the stencil. Burlap, tan. Okay, so this is a no. Okay, hearing you loud and clear. Okay, I'm throwing that far, far away. Okay, so burlap is the winner. Okay, so let me go ahead and put the fall, and then I'll wrap that burlap around there. So this is still wet. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm just going to kind of center this. And then I'm going to pull it up. And if it messes up, for sake time, usually, like if this was one that I was doing for a customer, I would actually blow dry this first. But since I'm not doing it for a customer, I'm doing it for this, which I might end up giving it to you know, my mother-in-law or somebody, you know, close by. I just want it to be kind of centered, and then I'll pull it up like that. Oh, there we go. Is my butt in the way, Brendan? So Brendan, she is awesome. She helps behind the scenes all the time. So if you're a member of Paint Party Headquarters, you're going to see that. So she's saying scoot your butt to the left a bit. So I think my butt might be in the wrong part of the video. Is it in the wrong part of the video? I think it might be. Let me just, I don't know if I need to move this to get my butt out of the video. I don't know. Let me know, Brendan. I'm watching. I got the thing on now. Okay, so a typical paint party process. We're going to talk about that while I put this on here. So if you are doing, I'm going to actually try this antique copper. Anybody else have squirrel moments? Am I the only squirrel moment person here? So anybody, and we'll go back. If I do miss some of your questions, we'll go back and try to answer those. But I'm going to use that antique copper with a little bit of this chocolate brown. And then I'm going to actually do the fall in those colors, okay? And then I'm going to see about adding some turquoise. So I'm going to mix this together. And so if this was an in-person paint party, okay, so for some of you in your area, you are doing in-person. Let me know on the comments if you're a person who's doing in-person. If you're in-person paint parties, I would bring at least one stencil. If you're doing a porch leaner party, at least one stencil for every 3 people. It's better if you can do one stencil for every 2 people, because I've done them several times, and I usually have one stencil for every 3 people, and they're always waiting. And I always go, man, I should have ordered more. I should have ordered more. So if it's in person, that's how you do it. Now, if you're doing it online, remember, it's a different process. You're providing supply lists. You're providing where they grab the stuff. All of that is a little bit different if it's online. And that's what we teach inside of Paint Party headquarters. Because there's not just one way to make money when you're doing this. Brendan, she said, butt looks good. Is it on camera? I know. I don't know. This shirt's covering it a little bit, so I think I'm okay. All right. So now we got this. I'm loving this this copper. Well, it's an antique copper, y'all. I'm actually going to go full antique copper. I wanted to have that shine. And then when you go to an actual paint party in person, you're going to bring a lot of supplies with you. So you're bringing everything. What I like to say, you know, a lot of times people are like, well, there's competition, there's this, there's that. Guys, I don't worry about competition. You know, we have several people, even in Paint Party headquarters, that live in my town, that live close to me, and that live within an hour of me. And the way I teach you to be successful doing the same kind of stuff I'm doing, there's many, many, many ways to do it. And I'm a praying girl, so I truly believe that there is plenty out there for everyone. I believe that, you know, God can provide for all of us, not just a slight few of us. And really, it's about consistency and discipline. And so, you know I got discipline, and I know I have consistency, and you're one of those people too. And, you know, a lot of times with creativity, we think that we can't make money at it, but you can. Oh my gosh, you can. Anita says, PPHQ sister, I've started in-person events again. Oh, Anita, I'm so happy to hear that. She says 4 scheduled for this month. There is an example of a disciplined go-getter. Good job, Anita. That's awesome. Anita, I'm going to send you a Happy Mail too. Anita Dolman. Anita, you are the next person for the Happy Mail. Thank you for being on here and watching. Anita Dolman. So if you would send support@paintpartyheadquarters.com and email with your full address, we'll send you a Happy Mail, okay? All right. Oh, Deb just joined. Congrats. Welcome. We have so many people joining. So excited to help y'all. Okay, I'm going to hit this with a blow dryer so that I can get a more pure copper. So if y'all don't mind talking amongst yourselves for just a second, okay? Samantha said, I thought you said Happy Meal. So this is also from Essential Stencil. Yeah, if someone wants to type Essential Stencil, and then that's where I'm getting my stencil brushes. And then also you can use Texas Heidi. Okay, so that's a little better. Let me get a little bit more on there. I want to see. And a lot of times, guys, I'll just use those cheap chip brushes. These right here, you can get for like $1. You can see I use and abuse those like crazy. And I bring those to my paint parties all the time because it's a great way to get a lot of paint down in a short amount of time. Because if you're doing a paint party, guys, you want to be the best of the best. That's why people are going to hire you again. That's why people are going to refer you. So a lot of times people, you know, they're scared. Oh my gosh, somebody put too much paint on their plate and I need to monitor that. How many of y'all are those people, right? What I like to say is don't trip over pennies to make dollars. And if you're worried and you're making them feel bad because they accidentally got too much paint, do you think when they have their next big event or birthday party or whatever, they're going to be like, oh yeah, go to that person. She made me feel so loved. She yelled at me for getting too much paint on my plate. No, don't be that person, okay? So I'm all about like, you know, go for it because, you know, if you charge the right amount, you will have that factored in. Okay, so I think I messed up my sunflower, but we're going to see. We're going to see if it's okay. Let's see. And I don't wash these. I know some people do. I just set them to dry, and then I just paint right on top of them again. I just kind of set them separate so they don't dry together, okay? All right, so we have fall here. I'm going to use a little bit of this gold. Actually, this is not gold. This is bronze. Oh, I need to shake it. Let me shake this up a minute. So I'm going to shake this, and I'm going to use this bronze color. And I'm going to add in with the brush. This is just like an 8 round. I'm just going to add in some stuff here, just around the edges. And usually, like, my colors are usually really bright and bold. So I've been kind of stepping outside of my comfort zone, creating some new color schemes. So it's a little bit different. I don't like that. Okay, I'm going to add some cream to that. And I'm going to go back on top of it. I'm not loving that. And that's the good thing about paint. I don't know if y'all know this, but paint is so easy to change. So if you're a beginner at painting, how many of on here, like, let me know if you've been painting 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 20 years. You know, let me know if you're one of those that have been painting that long. If you have, you'll know that, you know, paint, you can literally just go right on top of when it dries or use a baby wipe. So as you're teaching this or doing these as commissions, there's many, many options. Okay, so a little bit of white in there. I'm just going to do a little bit of cream. I don't know if this is going to look good or not, but I'm just going to try it. And then we'll add some turquoise. What do y'all think? Some turquoise in here? I think we were almost all a yes on the turquoise, weren't we? Oops. Okay, so turquoise and some string. And then we may have us a cute little fall door hanger. Okay, so I'm going to try something kind of crazy. I'm going to do some dots around this with turquoise, okay? So let me find the right turquoise. I want to make sure it's a good one. Because with all these dots, it needs to really look great. Let me make sure I have the right color. Okay, so there are many shades of turquoise, from Laguna to sea breeze to bluegrass to all kinds. And I want to make sure, I think sea breeze is going to be the winner. I want to make sure that we have the right shade, okay? So this is just 4 4 of many that we could do. So I think I'm going to go with Sea Breeze. But let me know what y'all think. Okay, so from these two, I think Sea Breeze is going to be the winner. So this is Laguna. It's a darker turquoise. And this is Sea Breeze, a lighter turquoise. So based on this, what would y'all choose? And based on what y'all choose, I may have an idea for either. So let me see. Works been crazy like witches. LOL. Marie, that is so funny. Yeah, we did Witches Be Crazy painting a few weeks ago. That's so fun. The lighter, Sea Breeze. Sea Breeze. We have darker. It's Laguna or Sea Breeze. What are y'all thinking? Laguna, Sea Breeze, Laguna, Sea Breeze. Oh my gosh, it's about 50-50. Okay. All right. So that didn't help very much, y'all. That didn't help very much. Okay, so I think I have an idea. I think I'm going to do darker and lighter. I think I'm going to use both of them. So let me use the lighter first, and then I'm going to do the darker somewhere else. I'll show y'all an easy way. I'll just do a quick, easy way of showing you how to clean up your lines. Because if you look at this closely, like from far away, it looks like everything's real crisp. But when you look at it closer, see how you can see it's not as crisp? I'll show you a very, very easy way to make that crisp using that darker color. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some dots. I'm going to use the Sea Breeze for this, and then I'll go to Laguna and show you how to do that other thing. So I'm just going to take it and just kind of push down. And then just kind of all over. So my friend Tamara taught me kind of to make triangles with your dots. So if I have one here, I'm going to go in and dip every time so that I can have a good amount. So I'm going to do here. Also, she's really good at dotting. So I'm also going to use her other little trick, where if I want to dot here, but I want it to be behind, I'll just put a piece of paper there, and then I'll do that. Oops. There we go. Kind of like a dot behind it. Oh, I forgot to get more paint. Yeah, I think y'all were definitely right on the turquoise. For sure. This painting needed some turquoise love, didn't it? So how much would you sell a door hanger, or not a door hanger, porch hanger for in your area? Let me know in the comments what you would sell your porch hanger for. And then also let me know what you love most. And I'll let you know. What do you love most about your in-person parties? What's your favorite part of in-person parties? I have many things, but I want to hear what yours are. And I'm going to show you how we can very, very easily clean this up, okay? All right, what are y'all thinking so far? Good, bad? I'm really bad about ruining my brushes, so when I remember, I just take them and just throw, even if they don't fit, I just put them on top of the water just so it will remind me to make sure that I don't forget that. Okay, so tell me, guys, what y'all love most about your in-person parties. We have people saying 45 to 50, 45, 50 to 60, 55. So great. So cool. Okay. Yeah, I sell mine. If I do like a one that I'm selling just a one-off, I'll do 45 to 55. If it's a double-sided, you could get more. You could possibly get 90. I'm looking for my liner brush. This one may work. This one's kind of messed up. Okay, now I'm going to take that darker. And then let me know what you love about an in-person party. Yeah, Shauna, I agree. Can't go wrong with turquoise. I am a turquoise girl. Okay, so this is the other shade. Just so you see the difference, there are many different turquoise colors. You can see the difference. I'm going to take this and just quickly clean up the edges. Let's see. Hope to have one so I can find out what my favorite part is. Oh my gosh. Marianne says, I love the people's reaction when they finish their projects. So cool. And the laughter. Terry says, I love it all. Yeah, it is. Sandy says the laughter too. I think that's the most fun is like, I mean, I've met some of my closest friends through paint parties that were customers. And now whenever I have a paint party, it's like I'm just going to visit friends. It's so cool. Okay, so hopefully y'all can see this okay. If not, I'll show you a little closer. And then also I'm in low battery mode, so I'm going to try to do this part a little fast so I don't lose y'all. I want to do this right here and just bring it around. So if I make a mistake or if I have some that just needs to be cleaned up a little, I can easily clean up if it looks like it's too, if it looks like it's kind of messy. So I'll hold it like this. Maybe y'all can see it. Okay, so I'm doing the left side and the bottom. And again, remember guys, what I'm teaching you, I'm not teaching you fine art. I'm not teaching you how to host fine art workshops. That's not what this is about, okay? Paint Party Headquarters is not about fine art. It's about having fun. It's about being creative. It's about creating something that you can hang up and be proud of. It can be something just seasonal. Like, you know, it doesn't have to be this major thing. You can just make it be fun. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I love to help you with, is knowing that not only can you have fun with your crafts and doing these things, but you can make money, pay for Christmas. How cool would it be to not have a credit card bill at Christmas, right? Like, who wants to like, yay, Christmas was fun, and then you owe all this money from all the presents? Like that puts like a sour taste in Christmas, doesn't it? You know, I don't know about y'all, but I like to know when Christmas is done, you know, we've paid for it. We've celebrated, we've had our fun, but there's not this monthly bill. So what I like to do is teach you, whether you're just making money for extra fun money or you're making money because you really need the money. I like to help you do that, whatever you want. So we have people making creative money. Sorry, I'm concentrating on that one part. And we have people making creative money for like extra vacation money, like if they want to do a road trip or something like that, or just for, I mean, something that you want to do. And then we have other people who are actually doing this as their full-time career, like I am. So there's so many options. I just love to share with you the possibilities and teach you all I can. Okay, so I just added that. As you can see, I'm going to show a little bit closer to the screen how just a little bit of a quick line with a liner brush did that. See how cool that is? And then yesterday, guys, for those of you that are nervous and you're like, I'm not really sure, you know, how I even start this. And yesterday I did a Facebook Live. I cannot remember what time it was that I did this yesterday. I think it was at 7. But basically, it's, you know, it's a we have paint parties in action where I show you how to do paint parties in action like that. But then yesterday I showed you how you could set up an actual paint party by booking one. So did anybody actually do that? Did anybody take the challenge, send their messages? And if you haven't, I strongly suggest that you do that. Send your messages, book your parties, and then see where you go from there. And let me help you. Okay, guys, so I hope you like this. Let me know in the comments if you did. I'm going to pick one more winner before we go. And I just want to remind everybody that Paint Party Headquarters, the doors close on Thursday. The reason I've been going live every day, twice a day, is just to celebrate and welcome all the new members. Because once Thursday at midnight hits, we close the doors, and then all my focus goes back to doing all of the trainings with Paint Party Headquarters and helping these women make money with their creative stuff. So if you click the link, it's up top. Or it might be in the comments. If you click the link, you're going to be routed to a page where you can pay with a credit or debit card. And then from there, it's going to bring you to another page. This is very important, okay? When you go to the next page, you're going to get a thank you video. There'll be a picture, like a video of me saying, you know, welcome, here's your next steps. What you're going to do on your next steps is you're going to have a link that's going to bring you to the private Facebook group. please be patient with us. We're going to get you in as fast as we can. Then the next link is going to get you to the whole Paint Party Headquarters website, where you have over 2 years of trainings, over 100 paintings that you can immediately use. You know, earlier we talked about Frankensteining, and that's how I came up with this idea. So if you missed it at 11, make sure you check it out, how to Frankenstein your art, so you're not copying what's on Pinterest, okay? So this is how we developed this idea, was on that 11 a.m. training. So if you need some information on that, check it out. But then all of you that have joined Paint Party Headquarters, you can officially use this exact design to make money right now with your paint parties. So we're going to be taking lots of pictures of all the designs I've been doing all week, so that Paint Party Headquarters can literally just use my exact designs and start making money with their art kits, their paint parties, their online paint parties, all of those great things. So I'm excited to share. And our last winner for this live is, let me get, oh my gosh, the things are coming in so fast. Let's do Tracy Megan, Magin. Tracy Magin. If you would please email support@texasartandsoul.com and I'm sorry, no, not that one. support@paintpartyheadquarters.com, Tracy, and let us know your full address. We'll send you some happy mail. And everybody else, make sure you join. And tonight I'm going to be doing a special bonus. So anybody who has joined in the past 3 days, I'm going to have a really cool bonus for you tonight. It's a 2-hour Q&A just for you. And then 11 a.m. tomorrow. Oh, no, not at 11. I have a dentist appointment. At 12 p.m. tomorrow, I'm going to be actually painting a ceramic. So I'm going to be painting a ceramic with you and showing you the possibilities of not only porch leaners, not only canvas paintings, not only door hangers, but you can also make money with ceramics as well. Oh, yes, a bow. Oh my gosh, before my phone dies. So yes, you can do a bow on here too. Hold on. Burlap bow. Let me show you real quick. And if my phone dies, you'll be able to see me here still. But basically, all I'm going to do for this, I'm going to use my hot glue gun. And I'm going to probably tie that string around. So tomorrow is noon when I'll do the ceramic. So don't forget to be there for that. Those of you that are massive bow makers, you are about to make fun of me. So that's okay. I am not a bow maker. I know I can make this like an insane crazy bow, but I actually don't, because when I'm teaching this in person, I want people to know that you can do a simple bow and still make something cute. Also, those of you that have bought stuff that is bow related, oh my gosh, it is freaking expensive. You won't make any profit if you do a porch leaner and then have everybody do a really, really big bow. So all I do is I do an X, and then I just put this in the center, and then I just squish it like this. And now I just take some hemp that I get from Walmart and just go around and around and tie it in a knot. Tie it in a knot. And then you can clean that up a little bit by moving it around, and you can make it really big. So if you were just doing this for yourself or you're selling them, you could make that really big, and then I can have my bow here. And then what's really fun is if you get this thicker, I can put a ton of rings around it. So then it's stretched around it like this. And this is wet, so I don't want to be too crazy on it. But then I could make this into a ginormous bow up here, or even another really big sunflower. Sorry, I almost forgot that step. All right, guys, I hope y'all have a great day. And all of you that joined in the past few days, you're going to get a special link. And then tomorrow at noon, we are going to be live at 12 Central, and I'm going to show you how to do a ceramic. So again, another really, really great way. And Rita says, looking like Paul, Heidi. Oh my gosh, it is. I can't wait to see you, Rita. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon, and we'll see you tomorrow. And those of you that went ahead and joined, you're going to get a special link from me, and I'll see you tonight for 2 hours for a Q&A. All right, guys, I'll see y'all soon.